Okay, so I just started this video, had to stop because she went into literally coughing frenzy and started puking all over herself. So I deleted the video because I'm like, oh my gosh, no one needs to hear her coughing her brains out in the background. So hopefully she'll be okay now. So I'll just kind of repeat what I was saying. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year. We did, and unfortunately, a day after Christmas, well, actually, it started Christmas Eve, but we all just started getting sick. First, it was a stomach bug, then we all got colds. So we've just been fighting that off throughout the house because it's just been going from person to person. So anyway, she still obviously has a cough. Like I said, she just went into a coughing frenzy. Poor baby. Yeah, poor baby. So that's kind of why I'm restarting this. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on and talk about this year and encourage you guys, get you motivated for this year and thinking about what you want to do for your business. So the first thing that I did was I reflected on last year. I thought about goals and things that I wanted to accomplish in 2018 and whether I did or not, and things that helped my business, things that hurt my business, and things that I can do to improve my business this year. I know for me, as most of you know, this 2018 was very hectic for me. First of all, I left my full-time job in February, the end of February. So that was new for me, being a full-time stay-at-home mom and also trying to work from home. Never mind the fact that I was extremely pregnant at that time. Then she was born. When she was 3 weeks old, Jeremiah broke his femur. So it's just was a whirlwind of crazy this year. Then shortly after that, we moved, and so it's just been a crazy year for me. So I know I didn't get as far with my business as I wanted to, but at the end of the day, no excuses. So I encourage you all to take that time to kind of sit back, think about things that you wanted to accomplish that you didn't, and the things that hurt your business, the things that helped your business, and things that you know you want to do this year. Take the time then after that to think about the goals you want for this year. They can be simple things. Maybe it's every month you want, and they can start small. Maybe every month you want to add a new team member and 3 new customers. Could be something as that. You never know. And as you start reaching those goals, obviously you push a little further. But really think about by the end of this year where you want to be with your business. Do you want to be making enough to completely stay at home, or do you want to be making enough so that you're saving for a vacation next year, or paying off bills, or whatever it is? Figure out what your goals are for your business. Whether maybe you want to build a team. I don't know. Whatever your goals are, make sure you let me know too, so that I can help you achieve whatever your goals are. But then take the time after to really think about how you're going to get there, what you need to do to step your game up and to push yourself. One thing for me personally is I know I have to step out of my comfort zone, and I have to, really go out there and search for more customers, because that's important, and that's something that I tend to kind of be shy from. I'm not a shy person, and I tell this to everyone, I'm not a shy person at all, but when it comes to actually approaching someone, and it's not you're waving a book in their face and be like, here, Avon, take an Avon book. No, that's not how you do it, obviously. But just stepping out of my comfort zone at all and offering someone one is just makes me want to crawl in my shell. So that's something that I know that I need to really push myself on this year, and things that I need to do. Also, one thing that has been crazy for me, as I said, becoming a full-time stay-at-home, work-from-home mom has been a life-changing thing for me, because to be honest, I'm not a very organized person. I'm not always the most motivated as well. So there were days where I just would sit on the couch and do nothing. And I'm like, what did I get done today? I feel like I definitely could have got more done, but I didn't. So one thing that has been trial and error, honestly, for me, is finding a schedule. Obviously, not everyone who sells Avon is a stay-at-home mom, and that's fine. You have to look at your schedule. You know, these are the days of the week that you work. This is the day you go grocery shopping. You know, like, just plan everything out. What I did actually was plan my week out, and then look at those 2 weeks of a campaign. So you can plan out the things that you want to get done for your business over those 2 weeks, and then, you know, work it into your already scheduled life that you have to do. For me, you know, I wanted to start working out because after having her, you know, I just wanted to be healthy and in shape again. And so at first I was working out in the afternoon when, you know, like now when Jeremiah would take a nap. And it just was I felt like it was taking up so much time of my day because I'd be working out for an hour, then I'd make a smoothie, then I'm rushing around trying to pick up everything. Because normally that's my time that I pick the house up, I sweep, you know, get the dishes done, all that, you know, fun stuff. And so it was taking up so much of my time. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get up at like 5:30 and I'm going to work out. That didn't happen because I would much rather go to the gym. That's just like me. Getting up and having the motivation at home is so hard. Because at home, I could, like, you know, go on the floor and do, just say 15 sit-ups, but then I can lay on the floor for 10 minutes. But at the gym, you can't really do that. That's kind of awkward. So anyways, that wasn't working. And I just felt like I just wasn't having enough time in the day to do anything I wanted to do because I would be, like, getting out of bed, getting Jordan ready for school, getting him on the bus, getting breakfast, and I'd sit for like 2 hours and just do nothing. So then when my day started, it just felt chaotic. So a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas, we decided, me and my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law decided we were going to start going to the gym at 5:30 in the morning. And so that was more motivating for me because I like going to the gym. I like working out at the gym. And not even just that, it was like my time. It's my time for myself that I don't have any kids with me. You know, they're at home. And not even just that, but they're at home sleeping. So you don't have that, like, worry, like, okay, are they okay? Or are they crying? Are they behaving? I know they're at home and they're sleeping, so I don't have to worry about that. And so, you know, I've been getting up at 5:30. This is usually like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm going to try, fingers crossed, getting up Tuesdays and Thursdays as well at 5:30 and just doing something quick like some yoga or, you know, something at home that I can do. So that way my day is still starting earlier. Because then when I get home, I have that time, okay, now I can wash my face, brush my teeth, get my son up, get him ready, and I'm just like charged for my day. So then when we have breakfast, I'm already up, ready, fueled, going. And so that has been a huge help. I realized for me, especially with kids, I can't clean the house in one day. I can't clean the bathroom, sweep them off the floors, vacuum, dust, and Windex all in one day. It takes me like 3 hours to clean the house. So what I did was I broke it up over the week. You know, there are, you know, a couple days a week that I vacuum and or sweep and mop the floor. So I just kind of broke it up Monday through Friday, that each day I was doing two different things of cleaning, and then that way it just kept getting done, and that has been tremendous for me. So I've just kind of started planning out my day better. I also try to do some teaching with Jeremiah, you know, working on letters and counting, shapes, colors, all that fun stuff, because he doesn't go to preschool, and I obviously want him to learn. So, you know, trying to work everything out. So, with all that being said, you know, really just think about your goals, think about how you're going to get there. If you need help, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to help you figure out how you can, you know, work this into your schedule, things that you can do to help you reach your goals. And then, you know, really plan out your weeks. My biggest thing, I always say, like, goals and scheduling. Like, you have to have some kind of plan to get where you want to go. And 2019 is going to be a better year. It's going to be, you know, life-changing. You have to go into the year with a positive attitude. take that time to reflect on 2018, but then you move on. It's a new year. It's going to be better, bigger. We're going to make more money, and we're going to just have an awesome year. And that's what I have been focusing on. And so yeah, I just want to encourage you guys to come up with some goals, start planning, and schedule out your weeks. Not really even just your weeks, but schedule out your campaigns, I should say, because I feel like that's easier. If you're like me and you put in your order normally, because everyone knows our orders end on that Tuesday by 5 p.m. I like to put mine in Monday night. There's some people that put it in that Friday. I mean, you can put it in whenever you want to. But knowing when you put your orders in and when the campaign starts, you got to choose, okay, today is the day that I'm going to get my brochures out here and there. And then this is the day that I'm going to follow up. This is the day I'm going to get all my social media posts scheduled, or this is the day I'm going to go live. One thing that I like to do, I really shouldn't say like to do, but one thing that I'm starting to do that I've found is easier for me is that I take the What's New book for that campaign and the actual brochure for that campaign, and I look through the What's New, and I write down everything that's new, obviously, and all those deals, and then I go through the brochure and I write down things that I want to make sure that I post or talk about. So that way when I go through and schedule all my posts for that campaign, I make sure that I'm covering everything. And like some things, I know I want to post a couple times about, like for campaign 3, we have the deal where you buy 2 new products, you get the line eraser with retinol for free. So that's something that I'm going to post about in the beginning of this campaign, and then a little towards the end, it's going to be a little reminder, hey, don't forget, you buy 2 new products, you get this awesome product for free, that kind of thing. Do I always stick to my schedule? No. If you have kids, you know what it's like. You have doctor's appointments, or your kids are just sick, or your kids are just driving you bananas, and you need to take a break from life. But that's the plus of this business, is that if I don't feel like getting dressed that day, I don't have to. If I feel like waiting to schedule my posts, I can. So it's just, but the thing is you can't take advantage of it either, because that's one thing I was doing. I was waiting to the last minute to do everything, and just was not staying consistent. So my biggest thing I'm working on this year is staying consistent and stepping out of my comfort zone. Another thing too that I wanted to share that has been a huge helper for me, I don't know if you already do this or not, but if not, as soon as I get my order in, so for example, as soon as I get my campaign 2 order in, right, campaign 2 order in, and I order those campaign 4 brochures, as soon as my order comes in, I get my orders together, and then I get my campaign 4 books ready. The reason is because I was finding that I would just toss them to the side, and then, it would come to the end of campaign 3 or whatever, and I'd be like, oh, I gotta get those ready. But then my order would come in, then I'm scrambling to try to get this done or whatever, and then I'm getting my books ready the last day. It's not like it takes you 2 hours to do it, but still, it's just like that little tedious thing. And so I just was waiting to the last minute, and then I would go to church, and I'd be like, crap, I forgot to get the books ready. I should have got those ready Friday. Just those little things. So that's one thing that's been helping me. And that way, too, if you run out of, say it's going into campaign 4, if you ran out of campaign 3 books, you're still in campaign 3, you can start handing out campaign 4 because they're ready. So if you have new customers, or when you go out to the grocery store but you already gave out all your books, that way you have more books with you. Of course, you could always use old ones too, but that way they're ready, and it just makes it easier. It's one thing that's been helping me. And yeah, so if you have any tips about, tips on things that have been helping you with your business, whether it's scheduling-wise or talking to customers or anything, definitely share them. That's what our group is for, to just encourage each other. And, you know, obviously we don't have a ton of people in this group yet, but as my team grows and we add more girls, and you know, you guys add to your team if that's something you're interested in, we, you know, we're just here to encourage each other and to help each other out. So let me know what your goals are for your business for this year, and let me know, you know, what your plans are to help you get there. I'd love to hear everyone's feedback and see if there's things that I can incorporate into my business as well. And let me know if there's anything you need help with, or, you know, anything you want me to talk about that would be helpful or encouraging to you. And I hope you enjoy your Monday and have a good week, and hope we have a great campaign 3. It's going to be a great 2019. And yeah, so have a blessed day, guys. And she's still not asleep. Bye, guys.